Panasonic has just recently announced their new GH5 II Micro Four Thirds camera with some exciting new features and some enhanced capabilities. But is it a worthy upgrade over the existing GH5 cameras? Today we'll be comparing it to the already existing GH5 and the GH5S and helping you determine whether it's a worthy upgrade. The GH5 II is Panasonic's newly announced Micro Four Thirds camera, adding to their already insanely popular GH5 series of cameras. Physically, there's not that much of a difference. The GH5 II is the same reliable weather-sealed body as the GH5S and the GH5, except for being slightly heavier and with slightly different labeling on the buttons and dials. The GH5 II also takes a larger capacity battery, the DMW BLK22.
Anyone who's used a GH5 or a GH5S in the past will feel right at home when they pick up this body. With much the same ergonomics as its predecessors, this camera feels intuitive and familiar.
The real differences come inside the camera. The GH5 II boasts a new 20 megapixel sensor with an AR coating, giving you slightly better image quality and a slightly better dynamic range over the GH5, and a big improvement over the 10 megapixel sensor in the GH5S. The GH5 II also boasts a new and improved 5-axis in-body stabilization system, improving over the GH5's, and a big leap over the GH5S, which has no in-body stabilization. This camera gives you up to 6.5 stops of stabilization as long as it's compared with a compatible lens. On top of all this, Panasonic claims that this has a new and improved autofocus system, giving you access to features such as face and eye AF for both people and animals. Right now we're going to show off the autofocus capabilities of this camera and compare it to the others. So I'm going to quickly chuck this camera onto this tripod and I'm going to go over there and wave my arms around and we'll have a look at the autofocus. Also, right now we have the Leica 8-18 lens on this camera and we're going to use the same lens for each of our tests.
Using a faster sensor readout, the GH5 II's autofocus outperforms its predecessors. Here's us comparing the focus between all of the bodies.
Triumphing over its predecessors, the GH5 II can now shoot 420 8-bit DCI 4K internal up to 60 frames per second and 422 10-bit DCI 4K external to a recorder such as the Ninja 5. You can also shoot internally and externally simultaneously, giving you options for backup recording. Adding to the list of already infinite possibilities and formats that you can shoot with the GH5 series, you can now also shoot vertical video. So if you're shooting video for a platform such as TikTok or Instagram, the camera will automatically detect that you're in a vertical orientation and flip the footage for you in post. This can be toggled on and off in the settings. One of the most exciting new features of the GH5 II is a seamless integration of live streaming and networking. Now, as a content creator, you may have noticed that we've become a lot more reliant on live streaming for reasons completely unknown. But with the seamless integration of live streaming into this camera, this makes it a very exciting camera for the modern content creator. Your networking options include via HDMI to a HDMI interface to a capture card, hardware or software, giving you streaming 4K up to 60p, or directly via USB-C to your computer using the Lumix Tether or the Lumix webcam app, giving you streaming 720p 30p, or the most exciting one of them all, streaming directly over Wi-Fi to your smartphone using the Lumix Sync app, giving you streaming up to 1080p 60p. There will also be an update in the future for USB tethering to your smartphone, giving you a much more reliable connection. You can also record externally to a recorder while you're streaming, giving you an option for backup recording. When you stream with this camera, it streams directly to YouTube or Facebook, giving you the lowest latency and the highest quality possible. That's just a couple of the new and exciting features that the GH5 II offers over its predecessors. What are you most excited for in the GH5 II? Let us know in the comments below. As always, if you need any more information on the products mentioned in this video, they're linked in the description below. If you found this video entertaining or informative, let us know by hitting that like and consider subscribing. Follow us on Instagram for the latest in tech news, gear updates, and giveaways. Thanks heaps for watching and happy shooting.